guys, welcome back to another video. And today, in this video, I have something I've always wanted in this box, and well, you know what it is already. I'm gonna say anyway, it's my new DCC system that I just ordered. I wanted this because ever since I got my Bachmann EZ Command Controller, I've always wanted an upgrade. But I wanted to get used to that one first before I do any upgrades whatsoever. So, yeah, this will be a new level for me when it comes to DCC. So, let's get right into the unboxing. Now, I'm gonna have to admit, this is actually a pretty heavy box. I was not expecting it to be so heavy. I'm guessing it's a good quality DCC system, which might explain why it's pretty heavy. There we go. And for it being used, I did pay quite a little bit for this. This costed me around $160. I think it's usually, I wouldn't say the price that these things went for, but I don't know if it's a bit steep or it's a bit of a good deal, but hey, if it works, you know? Oh, look. It's a box within 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 a box. How convenient. There it is. Paper. Oh, wait, hang on. Wow, this thing would have cost $200. Get the price tag. Well, you can't even see it. There it is. Yeah. There's a price tag right up here. Let me get a closer look at that. There we go, right there. $200 this thing would have cost. And I bought this for $170 something. That included tax and shipping. So hopefully that is somewhat of a good deal, at least. I'll let you be the judge. But if it works, I'll still be pretty happy with it, you know? Alright, now let's get this thing open. Alright, so I forgot what this is for, but I'm sure the instructions will tell me. Some sort of plug. And there is the controller itself. It's actually a lot smaller than I expected, but no big deal. This actually feels really nice. I like that. Forward, brake, reverse. Yeah, the buttons feel nice. Alright. Here's the back. I did hear that the wires are supposed to go in here. And it takes a small flathead screwdriver to unscrew these, so that's cool. Let me set this right here. And here's one of the, I wouldn't say instructions. I guess this is the other DCC systems that you can use that they made. I'm assuming one of these is the instructions. So, yeah, I will have to get a quick look at those soon. Oh wow, winter 2008. I guess this gives you an idea on how old this controller is. Yeah. And yeah, here's another booklet. And here is the power cable. This is a big transformer, if you ask me. Is there anything else in here? No, that's just it. I'm gonna get through one of these instruction booklets, so I'll get back to you. I'm actually having to go with reading at this, see, to at least give me an idea on how to set it up. I'm pretty sure I may know how to do it, but I just want to get through this first. Remember in one booklet I showed you that said winter 2008? I'm guessing that was a catalog. But the copyright version of this dates back 2004. Oddly enough. You can see the date right there. There we go. 2004. So is this controller date back 2004, or was that before DCC became a thing? I'm assuming DCC didn't come in until, I would guess, after 2005, but yeah, that's my guess. I'm guessing this controller might have been from 2008, but I'm sure there are some Digitrax experts out there who will definitely rage at me in the comments, and I do apologize. Just thought I'd point that out. Since I got a new DCC system, I will no longer be using this, although I'm not just going to chunk it away. I will still keep it, but it will be stored somewhere else. This controller did help me get into DCC, which is why I ran it for the past year or so. Yeah, I think it's been a year since I had this, and now it's time for me to upgrade. So this is just going to be stored safely. I will not dispose of it. I will not get rid of it, even though storing it will probably be useless. But yeah, it's still a good controller nonetheless. So yeah. So this thing will be stored someplace else. And in the meantime, I've been using the same controller that has these two on the end to hook up the track, which I will have to get a switch soon if I want to convert DC and DCC on my track. But I will have to clip this end off, the input jack. So yeah, I'll cut this off, I'll be right back. Alright, you can't see it too well because of how blurry it might be, but I did cut off the ends right here, well, to cut off the input jack. So yeah, there's that. Now I can plug it into my DCC controller. Let's plug in the wall supply first before I do that. Still can't get over how big this transformer is. Alright. Now it's plugged in. The power supply ain't on, so it is going to be blank for a minute. But it is plugged in. Now let me get a screwdriver to undo that. Alright, since it's digital, I don't think it matters which wire can go in where. Is this loosen? Okay, no, that's loosen. Okay. Alright. Stay there. Alright, I cut off enough excess. That's good. I probably should get some wire strippers. Probably should have gotten those because I don't think using a pocket knife is ideal for that sort of thing. And I keep dropping my screwdriver. Ha ha, what an embarrassment. Okay. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do that. I think I may have over-tightened it and not realize it. Yep, they're good. Okay. I do apologize for that cut. My camera was literally about to die when I was setting this thing up, but I did hook it up to the track, and I had one of my non-sound fitted locomotives, my Western Pacific GS64. The controller's plugged in, and I read through on what I should do. So hopefully this works. Turn on the power supply. Alright, there we go. And, nothing's happening at the moment, but if I press loco, and this one is on 8, so I probably should have to read through the instructions more about this, but and it's set to forward is what it says, so. Oh wow. Sorry if you can't see it too well. It actually works. It's pretty simple. Okay then. I'll wait for it to come back around. Alright, so there's no function button on here, so what if I... Oh, there we go. I can just hit 0 and the lights turn on. I don't have to do anything. Yeah, the lights just turn on. Alright, and that is so cool. Now I'm going to put one of my sound locomotives on here, and we will test that out with my new controller. Let's do it. Alright, I got one of my sound locomotives on here, and what better to test it than one of my Broadway Limited locomotives, my New York Central Niagara. And let's give this a shot. If I turn the power on, I'm not expecting it to burst into life, but yeah, obviously have to set this to right 5, and yep, there it goes. Actually, hang on, wait. Take 2. I had to turn off the switch for the smoke unit on this thing, so that way the element won't mess this thing up. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, there we go. This thing is pretty loud, yeah. Okay. Yep. No function button needed. Oh wow, I can hold down 2 and it's pretty cool. Okay, the coupling doesn't do anything, but I don't know if it does with this controller. It's pretty neat. Oh, 8. Shut it off. Right. I don't know if you can get the crew talk, but oh well, it's not really a big deal. Let's set this thing out. Wow. Moves pretty slowly in this thing. Yeah, really slow. Well, I think they're more responsive on this controller, but I don't know what's going on with the chuffing sounds on this Niagara. Might have to see if I can try to swap engines. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Well, I don't know what was going on with my Niagara, but the chuffing sounds kind of makes me nervous. I don't know if it was from my Bachmann controller or what, but hopefully it won't do the same thing with this one. I did test the breakout that this thing has. It's actually pretty cool. But yeah, let's do it on this Class A. I have this one set to 6. Gotta hit loco first. Forgot to do that. Alright. Hit 6. Default address 6. That's what I put it on. And there we go, it fires up. Alright. Yeah, this is so cool. So. Let's see if the chuffing sounds in this thing are alright. There it goes. Alright. Well, it's about to be on the second lap, and the chuffs haven't glitched out or anything like that, unlike the Niagara did. But yeah, it's pretty cool, I would say. Let's test that braking now. I tested it on the Niagara, and I'd love to test it on this thing. So here it is. Get ready for it as it comes back around. Here it comes. That is so cool. So you can see the brake is on. Yep. I hate when that happens. I press the power button right here. That's pretty much the new emergency stop button. So there it goes. Alright, now we are at the table, and I'm bringing you here because, I have these two here because both of these engines used to be DCC fitted. This one here was pretty much my first ever DCC locomotive. However, I did remove the chip off of this. I did run it on DC on my analog controller when I used to run on the floor and when I used to have a Bachmann standard controller. But like I said, I took out the decoder in this to prevent the decoder from being blown out. I do have the decoder right here. This is 611's decoder. This one, I don't know what number was this. Well, I don't know if it was my second DC. Not my second. Definitely no. What am I thinking? I had this one for over a year now. Well, just about a year actually, and it came with a Digitrax decoder. This is when I was still running with my Bachmann EZ Command Controller, and when this thing was fitted with a Digitrax decoder, as you can see here, it's still in its bag. It didn't respond very well. So I am assuming that the Digitrax decoder will respond with my new controller, because it's by Digitrax, obviously. So yeah, you are not going to be, well, I'm not going to be explaining what I'm going to do, or just show you. I am going to show you. I'm just going to be doing a time lapse. I've already did a dismantle of this engine before, and I'm not gonna explain what I'm doing again. So it's best that I get a decoder in here in a time lapse and with these two engines. So let's get right into it. Alright, so I had no problem in chipping 611. I just rewatched one of my old videos to see how the decoder went in, because I really don't want to blow it up. And I got the decoder back in this engine. However, for the Hudson, I'm actually not so sure about this one. This one is well, came with the Digitrax decoder. This is a DH165IP. I think that's the product code number. I think with DCC decoders, correct me if I'm wrong, would the number be at least somewhere on the decoder itself? So that way, I guess you would know how to chip the thing. Yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea to put the DCC decoder back in this thing, because I have no idea which way it goes. I could set it wrong for all I know. But yeah, that's it's kind of scaring me. So I think I might put the blinking chip back in, and we will see if 611 will respond to my new controller. Alright, I'm gonna put the blinking chip back in off camera, and we will see how it goes. I'll put up another video about re-chipping the beast, so yeah, give me a second. Alright, 611 is now back onto the track, and the controller is right here. I might have to get that in focus so you all can see it very clearly. Alright, so last time I tested this, I tried every default address in my Bachmann controller. So, right now the default address is 3, because I tested a few other engines off camera. And there's the 611, so since it's set to default 3, just approve it. As you can see, nothing happens, and yes, I have the forward direction on, as you all can see right there. Okay. So, now I'm guessing, is the default address set to the cab number? Let's see. Alright, 611 right there. Well, I'll be. It was. That's amazing. Alright, let's slow it down. This entire time, the decoder was set to the cat number the whole time. That is just awesome. Oh, it's running much slowly too. Oh, that's awesome. A little closer, I think that's too far. So yeah, that'll just about wrap it up for this video. I am loving my new controller now, and it's definitely gonna bring me more joy to run some more DCC stuff. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching this video. I'm really glad I bought this controller now, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody. By the way, just before I go, here is the Digitrax decoder back in its package. Again, please comment below if you know how to chip this thing, because I'm kind of curious to see my Hornby era Hudson with this thing. It's pretty much my only River Rossi engine that is DCC ready, so yeah, I'm just curious about this. Please do comment down below if you know anything about this thing. So yeah, alright, see you guys later.